Morena, my name's Danielle Tua. I'm here with Judy Spain. Today we're here at Microsoft.
Today we've come to talk to the members of CompTIA who are assembled here from across the world to hear about how we've been using their money at Accelerating Aotearoa to support the work that we do here. So I'm really excited to show them. We've made this amazing video that features you actually. We're just really excited to be sharing what it is that we do and how we do it in our really authentic way. And we've got Warwick Gray that you podcasted with recently.
Yes.
To show people the best of Accelerating Aotearoa, I suppose. And most of all, the best of this country, because we know we're a technology hub and we know what we're doing here.
Warwick Gray, if those of you who don't know, he has started to provide us new clothing, isn't that right?
Yeah.
That we get gifted from a big island, Waiheke Island. We've gained a lot more resources that we can help our community here in Aotearoa. Well, I'm excited for today. We'll get more videos.
Yeah.
And keep watching, you guys, and you'll probably come through the meeting with us. Yeah.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
I'm sitting with MJ from CompTIA. So MJ is a global Chief Community Officer. For those of you who don't know, we've received funding and this would be our first time meeting.
Yes.
So thank you for allowing that funding to come to us, because you'll see later on we've put a little video together where you can see some of the work that's come out.
I'm glad that you're here today so that we can meet and so that you can also talk with some of our members and let them know directly about the positive impact that it's had.
Yeah, well, it's amazing.
They were the ones who made the choice.
Oh, you have an amazing team.
Well,
and,
thank you. They make my life easy.
And now have you made ours.
I've been in the industry far too long, over 30 years. What brought me to it was just a fascination. I was bitten by the technology bug. I've always loved gadgets and loved creating things and toying with things and making something out of things. And technology is a great equalizer, right? And so we're very passionate about that at CompTIA. We believe very strongly in upskilling and helping everyone find a way into a very productive career and earning good incomes to support their families and to have a good, strong global economy, because that's when freedom and opportunity flourishes.
So my name is Chris Nagamutu. I am the Senior Director for our Global Membership Experience. So essentially I look after our technology companies around the world. So I've got different people in different regions that look after our CompTIA members. And so basically our mission is to try and help improve the technology industry. And that encompasses many different things. One is helping technology companies improve themselves, understand where the market's heading, how to improve their business, and also get them together like we're doing here, bring them together to help each other out, network with each other, because we are a community. We want to bring that sense of community together and just build a better industry for the tech sector, and also try and help bring more diversity into the tech sector. So bring, for example, more women and more young girls into tech sector as well, and then just improving skills in general.
Oh, for sure.
We don't have endless time. Some people might have loads of resources and things like that, but we ask people for their time. They could be spending time doing other things, being with their family, having a hobby, doing stuff. We're saying, please come and spend some time with us. We hope that you will be better off than when you arrived.
Thank you, Rose.
Oh, Estelle.
Estelle. Sorry, Rose is in the red. Sorry, Rose.
My official title is Senior Director of Regional Groups.
So for those of you who don't know, like myself, I know that CompTIA, and they've given us the funding, and well, we won it with the amazing work that we're doing in our community.
Yeah. Yes. So CompTIA is the Computing Technology Industry Association, and I've been with CompTIA for about 9 years now. And it really is to make sure that there are standards for how we trade in the industry, and so that these people have a very good business acumen within the industry, so that we can all be positively impacted when it comes to how we run a technology business, having people come in with their skills, and again, with that skills, give back to society as well.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
We're very fortunate that last year the winners of the New Zealand grant are here with us today, and they used the grant that we gave them, $10,000, to upgrade some technology and to continue to provide some services in Aotearoa. Come on up, Judy, Daniel and Daniel.
And then we found out there was a whole lot more, because tech's just a piece of the puzzle. And those of us who study sociology know that actually, what's the most important is some food and somewhere to live.
I was there to help facilitate upskilling the people so they can be self-sufficient in making their own content.
You'll see the change from how I started to how I am now. A little bit more confident, but I am hoping to come around and interview a few of you today, so then you can share with our community the stories that you guys have grown up with and the work that you do, so that we know all about this new tech savvy stuff that's going on.
See the amazing output they do with the tech they've got. It's astounding. I just can't imagine what you could do if you had all that gear. So let's work on that. Thank you guys. Thank you all.
Kia ora. Today we have David here from Why Not, WAI, Why Not, and Danielle Tua from Accelerating Aotearoa.
The key star of the show.
Yeah, one day superstar. So David, how did you feel about today, and what did you think about our flash video there?
Awesome. Great day. But it was nice to see you guys, having actually seen your podcast and listened to it, and because I found on LinkedIn through Warwick, because Warwick and I go way back when he was at Renaissance. I just felt there was a need within me to give back as well. So you'll most probably see my happy face, hopefully, in another movie again. But you might see me if I can help in some short way.
All right. Thank you, David. We have come across the friend, GT.
If someone says where I'm from, I say I'm from West Auckland now.
What did you think about the event today here at CompTIA?
Great event. I like that CompTIA is all about community. It's CompTIA community. And you guys were brought in. That was the best mix, to be honest. That is what you call, putting spice in the food, some little flavor. So it was not just another event talking about sales, revenue, technology. It got diverted towards community engagement, community services, what we can do for our volunteers, and how volunteers can come together and create an awesome group like what you guys have done with Accelerating Aotearoa. So very pleased to be here, and it's a great session.
And because we did speak a little bit before the camera came on, Massey Matters, what is that community group?
Massey Matters keeps all the communities together and connected. So once again, it's a not-for-profit organization, and we have got a volunteer board, which I'm part of, and we try our best to do as many things as possible for our whānau, for our community.
Yes, so we do similar to what you guys do. We have to look for funding, which is lotteries. We ask for food rescue services, which is our main providers, Kiwi Harvest. You may have heard of them or seen their big green truck around. So they help us get our food. The more groups like us getting together, the less poverty, the less problems, the less issues.
That's what New Zealand is.
That was what we heard this morning, was if we collaborate, we'll be so much stronger. And they're talking about the tech sector, but if we're talking about communities, yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Judy.
Yeah.
Hello.
You look so swept off your feet.
No, I just don't know where I am. I'm running around doing stuff all the time, aren't I?
And then you're here being the mama to all of these. So kia ora, Rose. My name's Danielle Tua. Thank you for your guys' help with us here down at Accelerating Aotearoa. So how did you find today, and what is your position in CompTIA?
I am the regional manager for Australia, New Zealand and the ASEAN countries. And the way this role came about was through a connection I made in Germany through another colleague at Microsoft who also did the same job. So when CompTIA, I hadn't heard of CompTIA, and she came and approached me and said, there's a company, blah, 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 this is what they do. And I loved it once. Why not? I can just keep loving it and doing it again.
Good on you. Yeah, no, and seeing you
and
doing
it's
all your
perfect.
work
It's
is
fun. I found today your session. I watched the beginning of your session, if I can be completely honest. I had to run out and get the chocolate supplies. But look, yeah, the video has been amazing because Warwick's been telling us about everything that has been happening. And it was good to just see the donation in action, really, and not just our donation, but everyone's donation coming together. And it's good that it's been such a help. That's and I also hope that through meeting other corporates today, it enables you to find a few more potential sponsors along the way. It all works together, doesn't it? So
yeah. Well, here in New Zealand we call it a hustle.
Okay, there you go.
I'm sure they call it back there.
Something like that. Yeah.
But thank you for sitting with me today, Warren.
No problem at all. I was born, bred out Whakaranga, so I'm East Aucklander.
Yeah.
What brought me here today is it's a favour for a very good friend. It's David, who's head of CompTIA or the leadership team of CompTIA. He asked me to come and present because I just exited my business a few months ago, and to talk about how to exit your business and my experience and how I got there, warts and all. And I think that's an important part of business culture, particularly small business, is to know, is to have your price to step out, and that makes you look realistic about your business, not as a pet, not as a baby, but as what it is a organisation where people come and try and work and succeed, which I hope I explained in my talk. But I wish there was more programs across, particularly for all New Zealanders, and to get educated in tech and stuff. And I'm well aware that New Zealand IT, that Māori and Pacifica are underrepresented.
Yes.
And we need to fix that, and it's way overdue.
So how did you like it today? What were your highlights?
So, we covered off cybersecurity. We had the questions about AI from Brett. We had Wayne talking about cyber issues, and MJ about the benefits of membership, and obviously Warwick selling his company. So, they're all things that people kind of need to hear about in the IT industry from the different angles that things, worry them, I guess you could say. So the other thing about today is that these global leaders have come down. So, MJ, Estelle, Chris, and Wayne are all in much bigger countries like Europe and America. So to try and just have that support for a small emerging country and to create this community, it's all about how do we drive New Zealand's future, because only we can do that.
Like, I didn't understand up until today, the community is about people doing the same thing, educating each other to hustle and get stuff done. Yeah, and that's what community means. So you guys out there thinking that you're the community and all these people in their flash suits are not doing the work that you guys are doing, it's the same thing.
It is.
Except it's a bit more corporate, but it's leveling the world before our eyes.
It is.
Yeah, so I've been part of CompTIA for a little over a year now, actually. I joined the ASEAN community, which is primarily sort of Singapore and Southeast Asian nations. So, yeah, I love it. It's awesome. The people are really good. We get to go to these cool events. I really like sitting on the committee. It's just been a bit of a eye-opener for me, understanding different cultures throughout the Asia Pacific region. So, yeah, it's been pretty exciting for me. And today was really good. I enjoyed actually your session, learning about what your organisation does and the impact it has. Hit pretty hard home. During COVID, I felt the same compulsion to find volunteer work, joined an organisation that does laundry services for homeless people or people living on the street or rough or just not really doing too well. And it was just nice to see that other people sort of had that same realisation throughout their journey, I guess. So.
You've given me an idea. Maybe we should start some laundry services, because I know we provide clothes, but laundry services is awesome.
It's surprising how overlooked that requirement is, and when you can get it for free and you're struggling, the realization of how much you're spending on laundry services at laundromats is pretty crazy.
How was your day today, and what was your highlights?
Look, the day was great. Catching up, knowing about security, what's happening currently, the trends, etc., and listening to one of the company owners who built his company and sold the company. Incidentally, I'm the guy who sold my company to that company, and that company sold to another company.
Wow.
So
Everyone's just buying and selling. It's like Monopoly. Wow.
So I've come from a very hard background.
Yeah.
There's no substitute for hard work.
So what was your highlight today?
My highlight today was meeting people, and that is what you can't get when you're in a virtual setup, or if you don't go out and meet people. So always take that opportunity to go and talk to people.
You're for CompTIA?
I don't work for CompTIA. I work for a company called Pax8.
Okay.
But I'm on the CompTIA Executive Council. I'm the Vice Chair for ANZ.
So how are you liking your time here?
Yeah, I'm enjoying Auckland. I've been here since Saturday night. It's been a great day. I really enjoy the CompTIA community, learning from others in the community.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of great presentations talking about AI and cybersecurity, and then to network. You know, my chats at lunchtime and at the other breaks have been amazing to just get feedback and hear from the community. That's why I come to the events.
So does cybersecurity cover the, is that face scanning and like, you know, because now you can apply for stuff without going into places, you can just scan your ID or upload it.
Yeah.
Would that be the same type of cybersecurity? Or is that something
Absolutely,
else?
and then it covers things like what happens to that data.
Yeah.
You've just scanned your ID.
Yeah.
Where does that data go?
Wow.
So is that data safely secured?
Yeah.
And the more our lives are online digitally, the more we have to be careful.
Yeah, there's a big risk.
And businesses need to be aware of that.
How did you find it today?
I loved it. Yeah, it was very eye-opening, especially to this the tech world.
Yep.
So thank you for having us.
No worries.
I was going to end in that, and I know I'm asking the questions here.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you
Let me
tell
not get ahead of myself.
So where do I sign up to this IT industry?
Yes, well, join CompTIA. You can follow that. There's you could do a little short course, so one of those technical ones or a business one or anything. They're quite short.
There's less people in technology here, and you need more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm one.
Yeah. It's there's a program that Microsoft do called 10,000 Wahine. Have you heard of that one?
No.
So it's sort of something to try and get the big technology companies working at a grassroots level to get more women into tech. Well, all of IT is just ones and zeros. It's binary, so it's yes or no. Everything, like the fundamentals of coding are quite simple.
Yes, it's the underscore open start and underscore, and then you just bracket it.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, thank you, Mark, for giving us the opportunity. It's been amazing.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so
Yeah,
glad.
I was nervous last night. I said, Judy, I'm nervous. And then I got here and I said, why was I nervous? Yeah.
I've been doing this for 35 years. Even just to present you, I was nervous. So it will never go away. You just control it and apply it.
I think I heard it. I did hear it, and you were a little bit. You were rushing.
I nearly cried. It's because I was almost crying at the start. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to cry about this. And I'm like, no, send it.